Hola and welcome to episode 38 of Paul Plays in Portugal. Today I've got another treble live com for you, and it's the start of our Europa League knockout stage adventure. Of course, we were knocked out the Champions League, we've dropped into the Europa League and we've taken on Celta in the first round. It's a bit of a longer competition than the Champions League because there's an extra knockout round, isn't there? And we're also going to be taking on Belenenses in the league today, who I believe we've beaten in every single game. I'm just going to check. I've clicked on the wrong button. I clicked on arrange friendly. That's not a good start. Cancel. There we go. Save the day. This is the button I meant to click on. Past meetings. Yes, look at that. We've won every single match against them on this save. One of them did go to penalties, but yeah, it's pretty impressive. So I want to keep that run going. We are still top of the league, 4 points clear of Porto. Lopez is top goal scorer. He's got the highest average rating as well. Wellington's second, and he's also second on the assists. But massive blow. You may remember he got injured in the Benfica match in the last episode. And unfortunately, he's out for quite a long time. 6 weeks to 9 weeks. It originally said 2 to 3 months. So that is a massive blow for us. He's got 11 goals, 12 assists, really good average rating. Incredibly important down that right-hand side. It does mean I'm going to play Stanley today in this Europa League match, which is, it's not a risk because Stanley scores goals. He scored 7 goals this season, hasn't scored for a while, but we know he can be effective. I'm a little bit worried about Ivanic. He's not played particularly well this season, and I think it's because I'm playing an advanced playmaker there. It just doesn't get the best out of him because we've already got an advanced playmaker and Lama's playing behind, but I don't want to alter things too much because as a team we're playing very well, but I am going to change him into being an attacking midfielder to see if that just improves the performances of the player playing in that particular position. David Silva, if he comes in, he has to play as an advanced playmaker. He just doesn't have the required attributes to play as an attacking midfielder. It's been an incredible season. I'm really enjoying this last season of Paul Plays in Portugal. I hope you guys are too, but I think it's time to just get on with the first match. I don't know a huge amount about this Spanish club. They've got this guy up front, Weldon, Brazilian international, 5 caps and 1 goal. So he must be a decent player. Looks alright. Nothing amazing about him, but he looks decent. This guy I've seen on I think on FM17 he turned into a really good player. So I think we'll have to watch out for him. They've got a regen playing behind with 18-year-old Rodriguez, who, from what I can see of him, he must be a good player because he is starting this game. Sisto, I know Sisto as well. Danish international, really good player. So they have a top team playing a similar formation to us. Will we have enough to beat them over 2 legs? There's only one way to find out, isn't there? I do hope we can go far in this competition, especially as we have dropped down from the Champions League, remember. So we're kind of one of the teams that should do well. But it's a tough old competition. The Spanish teams in particular do take this seriously. Portuguese teams have also taken it seriously in recent years, haven't they? So we'll see how we get on. First highlight of the game. We're on the attack. Georgian on the ball here into Lamas, who, that was a bit of an adventurous ball. I'm not sure who he was trying to find. And Wealthon has easily got in behind us here. It's a good save by Lecomte. Maybe I should drop the defence back a little bit deeper. Vinicius was a little bit flat-footed there, unfortunately. I am favouring Vinicius at the moment since coming into the team when Posignolo was injured. Here's Lopez. Oh, what a run! Oh, tipped round the post. Really good save, but it was a fantastic run from Lopez. Let's see if he can score another goal that he scored against Benfica. Here's Lamas, though. Lamas, that is dreadful. Yeah, we've got Vinicius and Posignolo as our 2 centre-backs now. Palmer Brown ready to come in and reclaim his place if Vinicius or Posignolo drop in form. It's more likely to be Vinicius. Posignolo has been steady as a rock for us generally over the series. We've been, well, the highlights have been in favour for us, but we'll have to see if this highlight is also favourable. Here comes Stanley, who finds Lopez. Lopez chips it over to Nakajima, who gets around the back but hits the side netting. We've had 2 clear-cut chances in this game. We have been on top. They've got some tired players out there as well. They must have not rested their players ahead of this game. But here they are on the ball. Perhaps no Lama's good interception. Georgian comes forward, knocks it over the top for Lopez, who gets behind the defence. He has to be finishing this opportunity. He doesn't. The keeper once again with another good save. That was our third clear-cut chance, and unfortunately, we haven't taken any of them. Marcel heads that corner away, but only temporarily, and that's 1-0 against the run of play. Celta get an away goal. It's an own goal from Portugal, a bit unlucky. Fired into the box. We should be winning, but we're not. This is similar to the old performances against Benfica, of course, not the last match against Benfica, but we'd have the opportunities early on and then regret it as the opposition take the lead, and it's just one of those things from Football Manager, isn't it? This happens, but perhaps we can get an equaliser before half-time. We deserve to be level. That's an adventurous ball from Nakajima that can't find Lopez, and they're coming forwards, but Vinicius steps in, knocks it up the pitch. Nakajima's not going to get on the end of that one, and it's just end-to-end football at the moment. No one really grabbing hold of possession. Here comes Celta. Great tackle by Marcel. Georgian comes in and now finds Stanley. We don't have that outlet of Wellington. The pace down that right-hand side, we're really going to miss him for the next few weeks, I think. We're just going to have to do our best to fight on without him. And here comes Celta again, having a bit of possession. This is a long highlight. Is there going to be a goal? Portugal heads it away. If they get a second away goal, it's going to be difficult. And it's a great save by Lecomte, but it's in. 2-0. And we don't deserve to be 2-0 down. Maybe the Europa League adventure is going to end early, guys, and we're going to have to focus on the league and the Taça de Portugal. 2 quick goals for them. Turn this game on its head. Nakajima, disappointing. Defensively disappointing. And I've ripped into them assertively at half-time. Stanley's the best player out of those 3, but I just don't think he's up to playing like... I mean, he can play support, apparently. But then we've got 3 players on support. Maybe I'll move Ivanic just to be an attacking centre midfielder. Lamas isn't playing well either. Oh, it's a disaster. Maybe I shouldn't have pushed the defence deeper, because since then we've conceded 2 goals. I'm going back to the usual style of play. We've had 3 clear-cut chances and we really regret not taking 1 or 2 of them now. Disappointing. Ivanic comes forward, looking for an early goal in the second half. Stanley crosses it in. Ivanic can't get on the end of it. It's back to Marcel. Lamas now on the ball. Lamas plays out wide. Nakajima can't get on the end of that. And that's the end of that highlight. This is an uphill struggle now, because they are 2-0 up. 2 away goals going to Spain. It's way too much. We won't be able to turn that around, surely. What is wrong with Nakajima? He's our best player, and he's dreadful today. I'm going to play him in the middle. 2 trequartistas next to each other. And onto the left, I'm going to throw on Bruno Tabata. What else do we do? Be more expressive. 20 minutes to save this tie. If we can get a goal or 2, then that would be nice. 15 minutes. Vinicius knocks it out of the pitch to Bruno Tabata. Round the back, crosses it in. Lopez, he scores! 2-1. We're back in this. That gives us a glimmer of hope. Great assist from Bruno Tabata as well, but Vinicius with a cracking ball. They just weren't marking Bruno Tabata. Snuck behind. The super sub strikes again with an assist this time, and Lopez eventually finds the back of the net after a couple of misses earlier on in this game. There's 10 minutes to go. An equaliser would be very handy here. That's headed away. Marcel wins it though. Plays it once again to Bruno Tabata, the danger man. Can he cross it in? It's a poor cross. Really, really poor. We've got 2 more subs to make, in fact. It's just no Nakajima. It's just not happening for him. We're bringing on David Silva, praying that he can bring something to this team. But Fernando Silva's had a poor game, which is it's rare for him to have a poor game, I must say. We're going to bring on Luciano, the Brazilian left back. If they get a third, that's definitely over. 3 away goals. Just no chance, unless we can also get another goal, of course. But here they come. That is a let-off. We're still in this. It's going to be really tricky to get a result away from home. They've got those 2 away goals. We've only got 1 at home goal, which just doesn't really count. So, can we do it? Can we pull off a Portimonense miracle? We'll find out at the end of today's episode. There's still a minute and a half though. If we can equalise, then it's all to play for. Marcel plays out wide to Stanley. Attacking down that right hand side. Crosses it in. Bruno Tabata hits the post. Almost. A super sub goal. He actually wins a corner. It must have taken a deflection off a defender in the end. That's put back to Marcel. Just have a shot, someone. David Silva tackled, and that's knocked away. I don't think it's going to happen. There's 40 seconds to go. Lamas, that's poor. He's had a poor game in midfield today. It has been quite equal in the end. 4 clear-cut chances to us, 2 to them, but they've had more possession, more half chances, more shots. So perhaps it is a fair result at the end of the day. But I feel after that first half, we should have been winning, but instead we were losing 2-0. And that's it. 2-1. It's doable, but it's going to be really hard. That's motivated them. Belenenses are actually having a really good season this year. They're up in 5th place. We're obviously still favourites. We've beaten in every single game in this save. 9 wins out of 9. But there is a possibility I could struggle, and I'm possibly sacrificing this game to try and give us our best chance against Celta. We've got a 4-point cushion ahead of Porto, so we can risk this game a little bit. It's incredibly risky to do it, but because the Celta game's in 4 days' time, I've rotated the team a lot. We've brought Ferreira in goal. Fernando's gone to right back. Luciano to left back. Palmer Brown to centre back. Pedro Sar's in. I've kept Bruno Lamas. Stanley's staying. David Silva's going to play though, along with Bruno Tabata instead of Nakajima, with Rui Costa up front. We do have these guys on the bench just in case, but it is a risk. In fact, I might play Nani on the right hand side instead of Stanley. No, I think Stanley's better suited actually. It's always a risk to rotate so much because you just don't have that fluidity about your team. They're not used to playing with each other, but I feel I have to do this to give my players the best chance against Celta. I wouldn't be surprised if we lost or drew this game because Belenenses having a really good season and coming up against pretty much a second string team. I can see us struggling. First highlight of the game then. Luciano throws it into the path of David. So here's Rui Costa. He finds Silva again. Stanley! His 8th goal of the season. Great strike from Stanley. We're 1-0 up. David Silva with the assist. But that was a wonderful strike from the man who just continues to impress me. Despite his lack of attributes, like I've said previously, he is like the Jack Young of Regen Rovers series. Because he, attribute-wise, he's not up to scratch with the rest of the team, but he continues to score no matter what. Bruno Tabata it hits a crossbar with a cross. But once again, Lama's not having a good game. I think I'll bring Ivanic on at half-time in the middle. Lama 6.4. Don't know what's happened to him all of a sudden. But we are 1-0 up at half-time, and that's the most important thing. We've actually had more possession as well. Yeah, so I'm bringing Ivanic on for Lamas for the second half. Let's get on with this. First highlight of the second half. Well, we have another early goal. David Silva back to Ivanic. Ivanic knocks it into the box. It is cleared away, and now Belenenses is coming forwards. Looking dangerous, but that's over. Oh, that is a good ball round the back. I fear a goal here. Oh, great save by Lecombe. Point blank. Bruno Tabata not having a good game on the left-hand side, but here he is with a free kick. Knocks it into the path of Ivanic. He finds Rui Costa. It's deflected into the back of the net. Is that an own goal? Yeah, it is an own goal. 2-0 up, though. Do I make any more changes? We've obviously got... I don't think I need to. I think I'll keep these players on and rest the other guys for the Celta game. That's the sensible thing to do. Another highlight. 25 minutes ago, Bruno Tabata. That's terrible. He's had a poor game today. Got a really crucial assist in the last game. But today he's on a 6.4. He's just handed possession to Belenenses. And now they're coming forwards, looking to get back into this. It's so my days. Not one of those goals. Oh, I hate those. We've already had one on this save. It doesn't happen very often. I mean, it looks like a cracking goal. But it was meant to be a cross, I think. Here he goes. Let's watch this again. It's definitely not a shot. He doesn't even look. He just hits it, and it's just lobbed past. I know it happens in real life, but it doesn't happen that often. Fortunately, it doesn't happen as much as it used to on the older games. A few minutes to go. Well, quite a few minutes. 17 minutes to go. They are back in this game now, and they're looking to get their first ever point against us. Ivanic plays it into the path of Rui Costa, who's tackled. He's knocked off the ball. Stanley, get back. Come on, Stanley, run! Stanley! Takes out, and then he's charging back. He had time to get back a lot earlier. And that's annoying. Here comes Steven for Belenenses. And Luciano easily knocks it away. Rui Costa. I hope Bruno Tabata can actually do something this time. Running down the left. Oh my days, what is that? That is dreadful. You tripped over the ball. That is... Oh, what is that? That is just schoolboy stuff. I'm bringing him off. We are throwing Nakajima on for the last few minutes. Because that would... Oh, painful to watch. Possignolo's dead as well. I'm going to bring Vinicius on for the last few minutes. Hope he doesn't cock up. Oh, why can't it just go to the end of the game? I just want an easy victory here. We can't be dealing with this. Get it clear. Oh, it's over. We need to time waste. We need to go defensive. It's just not... It's not working for us today. Waste time. I think it's because I've told my players to run at defence. So Bruno Tabata tried to dribble and just tripped over the ball and gave it away. And we've got 7 minutes to go to hang on here. Stanley does well to win that header. Ivanic into the path of Stanley. That is a crazy ball, but it works. Nakajima, look at him go. Look at his fresh legs go. Nakajima. That would have been a stunning goal. Fresh legs against some tired Belenenses defence. Just, oh, he was brutal. This is the last chance. It's headed clear. We've won. We've scraped a victory. Looking at the statistics, I don't think we deserved it. But the important statistic is we scored 2 goals and they only scored 1. This is it then. Crunch time against Celta away from home. They are the favourites to win this. Don't know how well they're doing in the league. I just want to have a quick look. They're 7th in La Liga. So having a decent enough season. Gone back to my strongest lineup possible, I think. I think this is the strongest lineup anyway. Lecomte in goal, Georgian, Vinicius, Postignolo, Fernando Silva, Marcel, Lamas, Stanley keeps his place, Ivanic, Nakajima and Lopez. I've moved Ivanic back into an advanced playmaker role and hoping it works today. We were good against them in the first half, but we just couldn't find the back of the net and we sneaked a goal back. Remember, they've got 2 away goals. If we win 1-0, it's not enough. We need to be winning. We need to score 2 goals today, really. I think, yeah, in fact, we have to score 2 goals if there's any chance of going through. Okay, I think I've inspired everyone. We'll just have a word with Lopez, and that's motivated him brilliantly. And here we go. Nervous. In our orange kits, orange and soft. First highlight of the game then, and it's to Celta coming forwards with the ball possession, Spanish style of play. They really are the personification of it. Here they come. Uh-oh, guys, get in there, win it back, come on. Sisto dancing all over the place. We're keeping our shape well here, but Fernando Silva always done well to intercept it, but then he gives it away. He forgot where the ball was, I think. He didn't notice. Is this going to be an early goal? It doesn't really matter if they score because we still need to score twice today to have any chance. It's crossed in. It's 1-0. Well thon. We still have to score twice to take it. I mean, if we win 2-1 today, it goes to extra time. That's great build-up play. Is the Europa League adventure ending prematurely? Lecomte knocks it up the pitch. Lopez has no chance of winning that though. And we've just handed possession back. And here they come. Stanley just... I've got him on attack. That's why he's not really tracking back. Here they come. Once again, Stanley not tracking back. Maybe I do need him on support. Radoja. This looks very dangerous. They're patient build-up play. You know, that's what they are. Just patiently... Oh, where's the... Oh, this is what I want. I'm going to put Stanley as support. Oh, it's been all Celta. We've had nothing. No highlights so far. They're dominating at home. That's what they should be doing at home. I really regret those early opportunities in the first leg. We should have won that game in that first half. I know they came back into it and deservedly scored a couple goals, but still do regret it. Here's Ivanic. Can we get back into it here? Ivanic gives it away. He's not been top of his game this season. His average rating is much lower than his teammates. Let's try and stay positive. We're only 25 minutes into this game. Our usual style of play, it's just not working against Celta. I think we're handing possession back to them and they're just building from the back as a result. So maybe I need to retain possession or go to mixed passing. Lecomte pass it out to the fullbacks or something like that. We'll have a fiddle at half time, because we've not been in this at all. And we're kind of lucky to only be 1-0 down, I think. We're 3-1 down on aggregate. We need to score twice. That's fired them up. Okay. We'll have a play around. I'm going to keep it on attacking. We'll be more expressive. Mixed passing. I won't run at the defence quite so much, because I think we'll give the ball away too much if we do that. I'm going to get Lecomte to pass it out from the back. 2 full-backs. Distribute quickly. But, just to the full-backs. That's what we want. Second half, moment of truth. Can we get back into this and save our Europa League dream? I really thought we'd have a good chance at winning this competition, but it's proven to be difficult at the first hurdle. And with half an hour to go, nothing is happening. This has been boring. They've just closed the game out, haven't they? They're just not allowing us to do anything. Stanley, not working for him. I'm going to go 2 up front. Stanley's going up front. Ivanic, I think I might sacrifice him. I feel like I have to. And although I've gone to mixed passing, I feel like maybe we do just need to lump it. Bruno Tabbat is going to come on. We're going to play 2 inside forwards. Close down more. Higher tempo. Oh, this is annoying when nothing happens for you. You just have literally no control. But we've got a highlight before the subs have been made. Lopez coming forwards. All by himself. Oh, my days. Okay. Here comes Celta again. Looking for surely a killer goal. It's over the bar. A corner. Is this a lifeline? Lamas. Lopez. It's, oh my. It was offside, but Postignolo, I think, hit Stanley on the back with his shot. But it was offside anyway. Stanley through to Lopez. We've got 2 up front now. And here's Nakajima crossing it into Stanley over the bar. So close, so close. We've come alive though since going 2 up front, that's for sure. 20 minutes to go. We need to grab a goal now to give us any chance, surely. Is this... It's over. We escape once again. I think I'm going to have to pump it into the box to give us any chance here. Lopez has not had a good game, nor Stanley really, and he's knackered, but we have to leave him on. Marcel's going to come off for Pedro Sarr. He's going to become a ball-winning midfielder and just run around and try and win the ball back, I think. Might lose some of our shape as a result, but we have to do it at this stage. I'm going to have to go overload as well. There's just over 10 minutes to go of this game. And Celta looking to kill this off with another goal. And, oh, I thought it was going to be a card, but Fernando Silva gets away with it. Stanley finds Lopez. Look at the overload here. Nakajima crosses it in. What was that? You had so many men in the box. Why did you do such a deep cross? That was awful. We're still on the ball though, Lamas. Maybe we'll get another crack. Stanley got us on the end of it. That was really weird. Nakajima scores. He makes up for it. We're back in this. That was bizarre. Everyone stopped apart from Stanley, and even he was jogging. Look at this. It's just a lump over the top by Georgian. Their defence stopped. Do they think he's offside? Stanley starts to jog backwards even. That was bizarre. But we get the goal. And we're back in this, and there's a highlight straight away. A second goal will send it to extra time, remember. Stanley with the assist. Nakajima with a crucial header after a terrible cross initially in the build-up to that goal. He gets lucky, really, doesn't he? Makes up for it. Postignolo heads that away. Oh, why didn't you go for that, Nakajima? Here they come. Aspas is on the pitch now. Fernando Silva does really well there. Stanley running at the defence. Lopez is through. Lopez 2-1. What a turnaround. What a turnaround. And we might as well keep attacking. A third will swing the pendulum our way. Fernando Silva, the left back, was involved. Stanley with a great ball through eventually. Lopez runs through and he finishes under the keeper to make it 2-1. And we're level on aggregate. It's going to extra time if it stays this way. I'm continuing to attack. I'm just going to shout some praise at the players. There's 4 minutes of injury time. Will there be a winner here? Here's Stanley. Lopez. The intensity of us in the last 10 minutes has been brilliant. Stanley. Nakajima to win it. Nakajima! Nakajima surely sent us through. What a turnaround. Oh, I must say, I do have the ability sometimes to pull these results out from nothing. I've done it on numerous occasions. I don't want to, I'm blowing my own trumpet, but in these massive games, I can just pull something out. Like, what did I do? I've gone 2 up front. I've really gone for it. I've changed the instructions to something a little bit crazy, really. But it's worked. Rui Costa's going to come on for the last few minutes as a false 9 for Stanley, who's just worked so hard in the last few minutes. Truly unbelievable. Stanley with a hat-trick of assists as well, by the way. Even if they score, it doesn't matter. We're through. That is just truly astonishing. 10 minutes to go. 80th minute, Nakajima with that header. A minute later, Lopez equalises it. We're thinking it's going to extra time, but Nakajima, who's just been average all season, has saved us and put us through. And that is unbelievable. Oh, I can't quite believe we did that. We are through to is it the quarterfinals or the second? I don't know. But we're through anyway. A second knockout round. It's not the quarterfinals yet. Well, that's going to be the next episode, guys. Hope you're looking forward to it. Until next time, enjoy FM18. Go and celebrate this win. See you very soon.